Hi students, let's see exercise 3.5 question 4. I'll read the question once. Form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by an algebraic method. First question, I'll read once. A part of monthly hostel charge is fixed and the remaining depend on the number of days one has to take food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as hostel charges, whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days pays 1180 as hostel charges. Find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. Ready? See, the condition is given. There are two students A and B. Actually here we have to find out the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. Ready? So first you will write let X be the fixed charge and Y be the cost of food per day. Now see here, there are two students, one is A and the other one is B. Let us see A1, how many days they took? A takes food for 20 days, isn't it? So number of days for A equals 20. That means the cost for food per day, what will happen? Cost for food equals, what will happen? 20 into Y. Ready? That means 20Y. Now, A spent 1000 rupees for the hostel charge. That means what you will do? The fixed charge plus charge for food, 20Y equals rupees 1000. Because A should pay the fixed charge and the cost for the food. That means X plus 20Y equals 1000. See, when a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay 1000. We know that there will be a fixed charge, that is X. After that, 20 days she took food. That means 20 into Y is the cost for the food. That means the total cost she paid 1000 means she paid the fixed charge and the food for 20 days, isn't it? That means what you will do? X plus 20Y equals 1000. From here, X plus 20Y, this 1000 goes next side, minus 1000 equals 0. This is equation number 1. Now, for B, for the student B, what happened? How many days she stays in the hostel? She stayed 26, isn't it? That means number of days for B, that is 26 days. That means cost for food. Cost for food equals 26 into Y equals 26Y. Now you check. B pays 1180. That means the fixed charge plus cost for 26 days. That means 26Y equals 1180. Ready? Therefore, X plus 26Y, 1180 goes next side, minus 1180 equal to 0. This is equation number 2. From first equation and second equation, we can find out the values of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. So, we will write that. This implies A1 equals 1, B1 equals, check it, B1 equals 20 and C1 equals minus 1000. Ready? After that, second equation will take A2. A2 equals 1, B2 equals 26 and C2 equals 1180. Now we are going to use cross multiplication, isn't it? That means B1, B2, C1, C2, A1, A2, B1, B2. That means B1, B2 means what you will write? 20, 26. That is B1, B2. After that C1, C2. That means minus 1000 minus 1180. That is B1, see, this is B1, B2. This is C1, C2. Now what you will do? A1, A2. A1, A2 is 1, 1. Now one more time. B1, B2. That means 20, 26. These two together, X, here will be Y, and this will be 1. Ready? That means this implies X divided by these two will multiply. Ready? That means 20 into minus 1180 minus these two. What is that? 26 into minus 1000 equals Y divided by these two. That is minus 1000 into 1 minus these two. What is that? Minus 1180 into 1 equals 1 divided by these two. What is that? 1 into 26 minus these two. What is that? 1 into 20. Ready? This implies, now what will do? X divided by, now 20 into 1180. That means what you will do means, you will take only 118 into 2. Because here 1 0 and this 0 will put afterwards. That means 2 into 8, 2 8s are 16, 1 in hand. 2 1s are 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 2 1s are 2. That means you will get 2, 3, 6. That is 118 into 2. Ready? Now how many zeros will put? 2 more zeros. Of course, this is minus. Now, minus into minus, plus. Now, 26 into 1000. What you will do? First, you will write 26. 1000 means how many zeros are here? 3. That 3 zeros will put. Ready? Equals Y divided by minus 1000 into 1. That is minus 1000. Now, minus into minus, plus 1180 into 1. That means what you will write? 1180 equals 1 by 1 into 26, 26 minus 1 into 20, 20. Implies. Now what you will do? X divided by these two plus and minus, what you will do? Will minus, isn't it? That means 26000 minus 23600 will minus it. Because this is plus and minus. Plus and minus means what you will do? Minus. So we will minus it. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. Here 0 minus 6. So what you will do? From 6 will carry 1. That means here will be 5. This will be 10. So 10 minus 6, 4. Now 5 minus 3, 2. Ready? So we got 2400 equals Y by, now what do you do? Minus and plus, see, minus 1000 plus 1180. So what do you do? Will minus, see, when you subtract, what you are going to get? 1180 minus 1000. What do you get? 180. Ready? And bigger number is plus, so the answer is plus. Here see, bigger number is plus, so the answer is plus. Equals 1 by 26 minus 26. Now all the place I am going to cancel by 6. 6 4s are 24. Now 2 more zeros will write. These 2 zeros will write. When you cancel here by 6, 6 3s are 18. After that this 0 will write. Now when you cancel here by 6, 6 1s are 6. This implies x by 400 equals y by 30 equals 1 by 1. Ready? This implies, see, first and last will write. That means what you will do? X by 400 equals 1 by 1. See, first and last. And second and last. That means y by 30 equals 1 by 1. Let's cross multiply. See, x into 1, x equals 400 into 1, 400. Ready? And y into 1, y equals 30 into 1, 30. That means what do you want to find out? Let x be the fixed charge. That means the fixed charge is 400 and y be the cost of food per day. That means 30 is the cost per day. Ready? Let's go to the next question. I will read the second question. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. Find the fraction. Ready? So we will take, let x be the numerator and y be the denominator. Therefore, the fraction is numerator divided by denominator. That means what you will write? X by y. Now, let us see the question. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. See, x by y is the fraction. Now, when you subtract 1 from the numerator 1 will minus, then it become 1 by 3. This is the first case. Ready? That means what you will do? We will cross multiply now. See, this way. That means 3 into x minus 1 equals y into 1, that is y. Now we will open the bracket. 3 into x, 3x, minus 3 into 1, 3 equals y. Therefore, 3x, y goes next side, minus y, and already here minus 3 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Ready? Now second case. Second case, you check it, the second case. What is the second case? And it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. When you add 8 to the denominator, that means x by y is the fraction. When you add 8 to the denominator, it becomes 1 by 4. Okay, when you add 8 to the denominator, the fraction will convert into 1 by 4. Ready? Now we will cross multiply. See, x into 4, that is 4x, equals 1 into y plus 8 means y plus 8. Now, these two will carry to the next side. That means 4x, y goes next side, minus y, 8 goes next side, minus 8 equal to 0. Second equation. Ready? Now, from the first equation, we will take the value of a1. First equation, see, a1 is 3 and b1. What is the value of b1? Minus y means minus 1 and c1 is minus 3. I think how to take a1, b1, c1 and all, please see the previous part. Ready? Now, a2. Second equation. What is the value of a2? Which is near to x, that is 4. Now, b2. What is b2? b2 is minus y means minus 1 and c2, what is c2? Minus 8. Now we will use cross multiplication. Ready? That means b1, b2, c1, c2, a1, a2, b1, b2 will write. Ready? b1, b2, that means what you will write? Minus 1, minus 1, that is b1, b2. After that c1, c2, that means minus 3, minus 8. Again a1, a2, that means 3, 4. After that b1, b2 one more time, that means minus 1, minus 1. Here will be x, this will be y and this will be 1. Ready? What we will do now? X divided by this two will multiply. That means minus 1 into minus 8. Ready? Minus 1 into minus 8 minus this two. What is that? Minus 1 into minus 3 equals y divided by this 2. What is that? Minus 3 into 4. This 2 minus this 2. What is that? Minus 8 into 3. Ready? Equals 1 divided by this 2. What is that? 3 into minus 1 minus this 2. What is that? 4 into minus 1. See what we done? X divided by this 2. What is that? Minus 1 into minus 8 minus this 2. Minus 1 into minus 3 equals y divided by minus 3 into 4 minus 8 into 3 equals 1 by 3 into minus 1 minus 4 into minus 1. Ready? This implies x divided by, now see, minus into minus plus, 8 ones are 8. Now minus, but of course minus into minus plus, 3 ones are 3. Ready? This minus into minus plus, but here this minus will write, equals y divided by 3 4s are 12, but of course there is a minus, so minus 12. Now minus into minus plus, 8 3s are 24 equals 1 divided by, see, 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3. Now minus into minus plus, 4 ones are 4. Ready? This implies x divided by 8 minus 3, 5 equals y divided by minus 12 plus 24. What will get? Plus and minus, minus. So 24 minus 12 will get only plus 12, because 24 minus 12 is 12 and the bigger number is plus. So the answer is plus 12 equals 1 by minus 3 plus 4. Plus and minus, minus 4 minus 3, 1. But the bigger number is 4, that is plus. So the answer is plus. Ready? This implies x by 5 equals first and last 1 by 1, and second and last, what is that? Y by 12 equals 1 by 1. Ready? This implies x into 1 cross multiplying, x into 1, x equals 5 into 1, 5, and y equals, because y into 1 y, 12 into 1, 12. Ready? Therefore the fraction is x by y equals, x is 5 and y is 12. Ready? Let's go to the third question. I'll read the third question. Yash scored 14 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash should have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? So we'll write first, let x be the number of correct answer or right answer and y be the number of wrong answer. Ready? Let x be the number of right answer and y be the number of wrong answer. From this we can understand the right answers are x and the wrong answers are y. That means the total right wrong together will be the number of questions, isn't it? So let us see the first case. Case 1. Yash scored 50 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer. That means marks scored in right answer. Answer equals, what will happen? Each question awarded 3. That means 3 into x. That is 3x. And marks scored in wrong answer. Equals, what will happen? 1 into the wrong answer number is y. That means what will happen? Y into 1 or 1 into y, that is y. But we know that the total mark, how much he scored? 40. Therefore, total mark means what will happen? Total marks equals 40. Total mark 40 means the right answer mark, that is 3x, From there, the wrong answer have to minus, isn't it? That means minus y equals 40. Ready? Therefore, 3x minus y, 40 goes next side, minus 40 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Ready? This is equation number 1. Now what you will do? See the second case. Second case is, had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer, each correct answer will be awarded 4 marks. That means what will happen? Second case, marks scored in right answer or correct answer is marks scored in right answer. Answer equals, each correct answer is getting 4. That means 4 into x. 4 into x, that is 4x. And the marks scored in wrong answer, wrong answer means each wrong answer will be reducted, reducing 2 mark. That means what will happen? 2 into y, that is 2y. But the total mark, how much he has got? 50. That means what will write? 4x, that is the correct answer. From there, the wrong answer mark we have to reduce it. That is minus 2y equal how much? 50. That implies 4x minus 2y, 50 goes next side, minus 50 equal to 0. This is equation number 2. Ready? Of course, we got first and second. Now we can find out the values of A1 equals. What is the value of A1? A1 is 3, B1 minus 1 and C1. C1 equals minus 40. From the second equation, we will take A2 equals 4, B2 equals minus 2 and C2 equals minus 50. Minus 50. Ready? Now which method will apply? Cross multiplication. That means B1, B2. That means we will write minus 1, minus 2, B1, B2. After that C1, C2. That means minus 40, minus 50. After that A1, A2. That means 3, 4. Now we will write B1, B2 one more time. That is minus 1, minus 2. Ready? Here we will write x, this will be y, and here will be 1. That means what you will write? X divided by these 2. That means minus 1 into minus 50 minus this 2. What is that? Minus 2 into minus 40 equals y divided by this 2. What is that? Minus 40 into 4. This 2. Minus this 2. What is that? Minus 50 into 3. Minus 50 into 3 equals 1 divided by this 2. What is that? 3 into minus 2 minus this 2. What is that? 4 into minus 1. So this implies x divided by, say, minus into minus plus 50 into 1, 50. After that, see, this minus into minus plus, but here one minus is there. So that minus will write first. After that, 2 into 40, 2 40s are 80 equals y divided by, see, minus into plus minus. So 4 4s are 16. That means 40 into 4 means 160. That is minus 160. After that, minus into minus plus 50 into 3, that is 150 equals 1 by this 2. 2 into 3 or 3 into 2, 6. But of course, minus 6. After that, minus into minus plus 4 into 1, 4. Ready? This implies x divided by 50 minus 80. Plus and minus minus. So, 80 minus 50, 30. But the bigger number is minus. So, the answer is minus. Minus 30 equals y divided by 160 minus and plus 150. Plus and minus minus. So, 160 minus 150, that is 10. but of course minus 10 because the bigger number is minus, equals 1 by minus 6 plus 4, plus and minus minus, that means 6 minus 4 minus 2. All the sides we can cancel minus minus minus. After that we are going to cancel by 2. 2 15s are 30. Otherwise 2 1s are 2. Balance will be 10. 10 means 2 5s are 10. Now when you cancel here by 2, 2 5s are 10. When you cancel here by 2, 2 1s are 2. So we will get this implies x by 15 equals y by 5 equals 1 by 1. This implies x by 15 equals first and last 1 by 1 and y by 5. See, y by 5 equals 1 by 1. Now cross multiplying x into 1, x equals 15 into 1, 15. Ready? Now what will happen? Y into 1, y equals 5 into 1, 5. So we got the values of x and y. That means the number of correct answers and the number of wrong answers, we got it. That is 15 and 5. Therefore, the total number of questions means what we will do? Therefore, the total number of questions equals x plus y equals 15 plus 5 equals 20. So the answer is 20 questions. Ready? Let's go to the next question. I'll read the question once. Places A and B are 100 km apart on a highway. One car starts from A and another from B at the same time. If the cars travel in the same direction at different speed, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? There are two places, one is A and the other one is B. But of course, in between A and B, the distance is 100. Ready? Kilometer. Now we are keeping the first car here, first car. Second car standing on B. After this, check the question. We want to find out the speeds of the two cars, isn't it? So we will take, let x be the speed of the first car and y be the speed of the second car. Now see the question, if the cars travel in the same direction at the different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. Ready? They meet in 5 hours means both car takes 5 hours each. But the thing is that they goes in the same direction. What will happen? They meet in one another place, we keep it as C. See, the place where these two cars is going to meet is C. Ready? That means what you will do means, first we will see first car. What happened? The speed is x and the time it took us 5 hours. Now what do you want? The first car travels A to C. That means the distance will be AC. But we know that distance equals speed into time. Into time. We know that distance equals speed into time. That means distance is AC. The first car travels A to C. That is AC equals speed. What is the speed here? X into, and the time is 5. That means x into 5 means 5x. Ready? Now, when you come to the second car, the speed will be, what is the second car speed? Speed is y, and of course, the second car took 5 hours. Ready? That means distance equals, distance what will happen? The second car travel from B to C. That means distance is BC. Therefore, distance equals speed into time. Distance means BC. BC equals speed is y into time is 5. That means BC equals y into 5 means 5y. But according to the diagram we can understand, see, AC minus BC, what you will get? See, AC minus BC equals 100. See, AC from the total we will minus BC. Then what you will get? 100 will get, isn't it? That means AC minus BC will get 100. This implies, what is the value of AC? AC is 5x. 5x minus BC, BC is 5y equals 100. Now, throughout we will cancel by 5. That means 5 ones are 5. When you cancel here by 5, 5 ones are 5. When you cancel here by 5, 5 2s are 10, and this 0 will write upside. That means x minus y equals 20. This implies x minus y, 20 goes next side, minus 20 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Now second case. Check it. Second case means, see, if they travel towards each other, that means from A it will go to the right side and B it will come to the left side. Ready? The two cars will come to this side. That means what will happen? They meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of each car? So I am taking both cars meeting at the place as D. That means AD and BD will get now. Ready? The first car will be traveling AD distance and the second car is going to travel BD distance. Ready? So first car, what will happen? First car distance will be AD. Ready? And the speed, we know that the first car speed is x. Time is 1 hour, isn't it? 1 hour each. Because after 1 hour they will meet, means car A and car B both are taking 1 hour each. Ready? That means 1 hour. Therefore, distance equals speed into time or time into speed. That means distance means AD. AD equals speed is x into 1, that is AD equals x. Ready? Now second car, what will happen to second car? Second car, the distance traveled by second car means B to D. That means distance equals BD, and of course time we know that 1 hour and the speed we already got is y. Therefore distance equals speed into time, that implies distance is BD. BD equals speed is y into time 1. Ready? Therefore BD equals y. But we know that from the diagram AB means 100. So AD plus BD will get 100. See, AD plus BD will get 100. That means this implies we can write now AD plus BD equals 100. Ready? That means AD is x. So x plus BD is y equals 100. That implies x plus y, 100 goes next side, minus 100 equal to 0. This is second equation. Now from the first equation we will find out A1, B1, C1. This implies A1. No number means 1. A1 is 1, B1 is minus 1. So we will write A1 equals 1, B1 equals minus 1 and C1 equals minus 20. From the second equation, A2 equals 1. See, x means 1. 1 into x is x. And B2, y. Y means 1 into y. That means 1. And C2 minus 100. Now we will use cross multiplication method. That means B1, B2. That means minus 1, 1. After that C1, C2. That means minus 20, minus 100. After that A1, A2. That means 1, 1. Then we will write one more time B1, B2, that is minus 1, 1. Here will be x, this will be y, and this will be 1. This implies we will write x divided by these two will multiply. See, minus 1 into minus 100, this 2 minus 1 into, see what you will write, minus 20 equals y divided by, this 2 will multiply, that means minus 20 into 1 minus 100 into 1 equals 1 divided by this 2, what is that, 1 into 1 minus 1 into minus 1. Ready? This implies x divided by minus into minus plus 1 into 100, 100. Now minus into minus plus 1 into 20, 20 equals y divided by minus 20 into 1 minus 20. Now minus into minus plus 100 into 1 100 equal, this is 100, okay, equals 1 by, now 1 into 1 1 minus into minus plus 1 into 1 1 implies x divided by 100 plus 20 120 equals y by, see, minus 20 plus 100, plus and minus minus, so 100 minus 20 80, of course it should be plus, equals 1 by 2, 1 plus 1 2. Now the entire denominator will cancel by 2, that means 2. When you cancel here by 2, 2 6 are 12, that means 6, and after that this 0 will write. Now when you cancel here by 2, 2 4s are 8 and this 0 will write, that means 40. Now when you cancel here by 2, 2 1s are. So, therefore x by 60 equals y by 40 equals 1 by 1. Ready? 1 by 1. This implies first and last, that means x by 60 equals 1 by 1 and y by 40 equals 1 by 1. Now cross multiplying x into 1 x, 60 into 1 60, that means this implies x equals 60 and y equals 40. Therefore the speed of the first car equals 60, speed means you have to write kilometer per hour, kilometer per hour, ready, and the second car, that means the speed of the second car is 40, that means 40 kilometer per hour. Ready? Let's go to the last question. I'll read the question once. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and the breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 3 units and the breadth by 2 units, the area increased by 67 square units. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. Dimensions of the rectangle means length and breadth, isn't it? So we'll write let x be the length and y be the breadth of the rectangle. And we know that area of a rectangle, what is the equation? Area of the rectangle equals, what is the equation? Length into breadth. That means what you will do? Area equals length into breadth means x into y, that is xy. Ready? Now let us see the first case. First case means what happened? The area of the rectangle gets reduced by 9 square unit. What happened? If its length is reduced by 5 units, that means length will be, that is actually x, but it is reduced by how much? 5 unit, that means x minus 5, and the breadth what happened? Breadth is increased by 3 unit, that means y plus 3. Length reduced 5 unit means x minus 5 and breadth increased by 3 unit means y plus 3. That time what happened? The area is reduced by 9 square unit. That means therefore area means what will happen? X minus 5 into y plus 3. But we know that this implies the area is, that means x minus 5 into y plus 3 is, area is reduced by 9 unit, means from the original area. Original area is what? xy. That means what you will write? xy minus 9. Because the area reduced by 9 units. But we know that the area means length in breadth. Ready? So this implies what will happen? X into y, we are opening the bracket, x into y, xy, now x into 3 plus 3x. Now minus 5 into y, minus 5y, now minus 5 into plus 3. That means minus into plus, minus 5 3s are 15 equals xy minus 9. Both sides plus xy we will cancel. Ready? Because if you bring to this side, it will be minus. So we can cancel direct. Now the balance is 3x minus 5y minus 15. Now minus 9 comes to next side, plus 9. Ready? Equal to 0. This implies 3x minus 5y plus and minus what you will do? Minus. So 15 minus 9, what you will get? 6. But the bigger number is minus, so the answer is minus 6 equal to 0. Ready? This is equation number 1. Now let us see the second condition. Second case. Second case, what happened to the length? Length, see. If we increase the length by 3 units, that means length equals x plus 3 and breadth. Breadth, what happened to the breadth? The breadth by 2 units, that means 2 unit increase. That means what will happen? Y plus 2. Therefore, area equals length into breadth, that means x plus 3 into y plus 2. But according to the question, the area increased by 67 unit. Area increase means plus. That means what will do? Therefore, area means this one. X plus 3 into y plus 2 equals xy. This is the original area. But increased by 67 square unit means plus 67 square unit. Okay. Now what we'll do? We'll open the bracket. Now x into y, xy, x into plus 2 plus 2x. Now 3 into y plus 3y. Now 3 into 2 plus 6 equals xy plus 67. Same style. Both sides xy will cancel. And the balance, this implies 2x plus 3y plus 6. Now 67, when it comes to next side, minus 67 equal to 0. This implies 2x plus 3y. Now plus and minus. So 67 minus 6, that is 61. But of course the bigger number is minus. So the answer is minus 61 equal to 0. This is the second equation. Now we are going to find out by cross multiplication. So we will write the values of a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. Ready? From the first equation we will take a1, b1, c1. That implies a1. What is the value of a1? 3. b1. What is the value of b1? Minus 5. And c1? Yes, minus 6. Ready? After that a2 from the second equation. a2 is 2 and b2. What is b2? 3 and c2 is minus 61. Ready? Now we will use cross multiplication, means b1 b2, that means minus 5 3. After that c1 c2 means minus 6 minus 61. After that a1 a2 means 3 2. One more time b1 b2, that means minus 5 3. Here will be x, this will be y, here will be 1. That means x divided by, this two will multiply, that means minus 5 into minus 61 minus this two, what is that? 3 into minus 6 equals y divided by this two, what is that? Minus 6 into 2 minus this two, what is that? Minus 61 into 3 equals 1 divided by this two, what is that? 3 into 3 minus, see this two, what is that? 2 into minus 5. Ready? This implies x divided by 5 into 61. So what you will do? 5 into 1, 5 ones are 5. 5 6 are 30. That means 305. Ready? Minus into minus plus. Now this minus into minus plus. 3 6 are 18. Ready? Equals y divided by 6 2s are 12. But of course minus 12. Now minus into minus plus. Now 61 into 3. So what you will do? 3 into 1, 3. Now 3 6 are 18. Ready? This equals 1 by 3 3s are 9. Minus into minus plus. After that 2 5s are 10. This implies what you will do? X divided by, we will add it this. That means 305 plus 18. 5 plus 8, 13, 1 in hand. Now 1 plus 1, 2 and 3. That means 323. Ready? So we'll write here 323 equals y by. Now what you'll do? Plus and minus. Minus. That means 183. 183 minus 12. Ready? That means 3 minus 2, 1. 8 minus 1, 7. And this 1 will write. That means 171. Of course, it should be plus because the bigger number is plus. Equals 1 by 9 plus 10, 19. Now what I am going to do mean the entire place we will cancel by 19. So what we will do mean 19 into how much you will get? 323. Ready? So we will try that. Otherwise you divide it by 19. 323 will divide by 19. So I am just checking 19 into 17. What you will get? Ready? See, 9 7s are 63. That means 6 in hand. 7 ones are 7. 7 plus 6, 13. Now 9 ones are 9. 1 ones are 1. That means 3. Adding time 9 plus 3, 12. 1 in hand. Now 3. Ready? That means 323. That means here we can cancel 19, 17s are 323. After that 171. 171 means 19 into 9. Let us check that. 19 into 9. 9 9s are 81. 8 in hand. 9 ones are 9. 9 plus 8, 17. That means 19 9s are 171. I am cancelling here by 19. Ready? So here also we are going to cancel by 19. That is what? 19 into 9 will get 171. Now when you cancel here 19 into 1 we will get 19. So this implies we will get x divided by 17 equals y divided by 9 equals 1 by 1. Now first and last, that means x by 17 equals 1 by 1 and y by 9 equals 1 by 1. See, second and last. Now cross multiplying x into 1 x equals 17 into 1 17 and y equals y into 1 y 9 into 1 9. That means length is 17 and breadth is 9. Ready? So please wait for the next videos to get the balance answers. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. Ready?